All right, welcome back to another episode of ESL with Professor Loquacious. I am Professor Loquacious, and today we're going to talk about the present perfect tense. Okay, so we're continuing our verb tense series. We're on this one now. Let's look at the verb timeline, the rule, and the usage. Okay, so here's your timeline, right? You have past, now, future, past, present, future. When we use the present perfect tense, it begins at some point in the past and it continues to today. Okay, so that's what's important to remember. This verb tense is used when we talk about something in the past, but today it's not over yet. Let's look. Here is the structure. We have our pronoun. Now we're going to have or has in the verb tense and the past participle of the verb. So if there's no have or has, you do not have the present perfect tense. Here's your example. I have worked. Okay, so we're using the present or the past participle of worked, ed. I have worked. You have worked. He, she, it has worked. Remember, the third person singular has s. It's an irregular pronoun. For example, you have, let me think of a good example here. I use my purple marker. Okay. If we use regular simple present, let's do I eat versus she eats. Okay, so this s follows the third person singular, doesn't matter what verb tense. Okay, so with present perfect, the third person singular, he, she, it must have has, not have. All right, let's keep going. He, she, it has worked. We have worked. They have worked. Okay, that's it, right? And then depending on the verb, you're going to change it using the past participle. All right, the rules. There are two rules. Number one, describing something that occurred at an unspecified time in the past. So we're talking about something in the past, but the time that it happened is not important. So here's an example. We have eaten the steak here before, right? I'm going to underline here. Here's the past participle of the verb to eat, eaten, okay? And have. We have eaten the steak here before. It's talking about an unspecified time in the past. We don't know when, it doesn't matter, but at some point in the past, we have eaten that steak at some particular restaurant. So that's one rule. Rule number two, describing an event that started in the past and is still happening in the present. Here's our example. I have worked at the university for 6 years. Okay, so here is present perfect verb, have worked with the past participle, and I have worked at the university for 6 years. So what does that mean? It means that 6 years ago in the past, I started working at the university, and today I am still working at the university. So that is the basic, most used form of the present perfect tense. And that's it for today, right? Short lesson today. Here's your present perfect tense. Again, my name is Professor Loquacious. Like and subscribe, share my YouTube channel with all your friends and family. If you have any questions or comments, or you would like me to explain a certain topic in a future video, comment below. I read all my comments and I will answer your question. All right. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. I will see you next time on ESL with Professor Loquacious.